Howdy all, I'm Adam the Renaissance Nerd. Normally, if you are a denizen of my channel, you know that I do not cover comic book news. I haven't been into comic books in a very long time. I'm not going to be into comic books at any point in the near future. So what am I going to talk about today when the topic of the day happens to be the Joker is pregnant? Yes, DC Comics has put out a book where the Joker gets pregnant. Now, by now, you've probably seen everybody else's takes on this, where they are all rightfully so, and I join them in condemning this as degenerate trash. And do not kid yourself, this is part of the Alphabet Mafia trans agenda. This is part of that. If you don't think so, go look in the mirror and have a talk with yourself about reality. That's where I'm going to stop in terms of following everybody else's track. What else can I say other than that? It's trash, disgusting. What do we expect from uncreative, agenda-driven Hollywood? Because this makes our point. The existence of this book proves our point that all they care about is their agenda and effing it up and putting this into kids. Comics are for kids. Primarily, comics are for kids. They want to put this in kids' hands. Degenerate assholes. That's what we're going to say that. But now, when I heard about this, when I saw this, obviously, I ended up watching a couple of videos, which I normally don't do if I'm going to cover a topic, but I thought to myself, is there any angle at which I can approach this? What can I do? What can I do that's a little different from everybody else? Because that's what I try to do. I try not to just give you a news story and then let you go. I try to give you something to think about, something to talk with me about, something I could talk about later on a stream, aside from the main topic of its degeneracy. Well, here, let's take a look at it to start with. Let's start with, here we are. We're on Twitter. This is the link that was provided to me by others. Today, DC released a comic in which the Joker becomes pregnant and gives birth to a mud monster who transforms into a child version of himself who he adopts as his son. Here it is. Here is the offending picture. It's going to be my thumbnail. It's everybody's thumbnail, because when you get internet gold like this, the thumbnail creates itself. I don't need to work very hard. We're also this is primarily starting with Jane Theory, another member of our sphere. It's real. Here's another pic, and I just got to say, as we scroll there and we scroll down one more, this artwork is horrendous. It's terrible. It is also offensive. We're going to come back to that in a moment. But look at this. Here it is. Here it is. Here's what I notice looking around. I did a little looking around prior to making the video when I was trying to come up with things, and something jumped out at me immediately. When I plugged this in to the good old Google search, you see right there, pregnant Joker comic. What comes up? Us, our sphere, making the videos, letting you know that this degeneracy is happening, that this agenda-driven shit is being thrust upon you and possibly being thrust upon children. You notice what I don't see? I don't see a lot of shill. Don't see a lot of shill. We see people responding to it. We see, as we go on, older stories, years, months beyond, but shill media, conspicuously, not really talking about it. And there's an exception. When you go to shill rant, see, I plugged in Joker. Just plug in Joker. Anything Joker related will come up from shill rant. We scroll down. Oh, look. I remember this from yesterday in my movings around the internets, looking for things to talk about. I saw this story. I didn't click on it because it's comics news. I don't do comics, as I stated. So I passed it by, didn't even read it. But now that we're into the topic, I did click on it today. We go over, and DC introduces Joker's new son with a surprise hero. Oh! They're not going to talk about the fact or even show you the artwork of a pregnant Joker. Shill Rant is going to dance around it by talking about how in this Elseworlds comic, it's not real continuity, it's Elseworlds, Joker has a run-in with Zatanna, who he tries to hit on. She gets angry, casts a spell on him, throws him in the mud, says no one else will ever have your baby. But she wasn't specific enough. The magic says, oh wait, he can get pregnant by himself and poop out a mud baby. And it's going to take his form. He's going to adopt it. And then Zatanna, and then they say here, you notice, with a surprise hero. Shill Rant wants to give you the twist that Zatanna is also the parent because her magic was involved. And we scroll down and you notice here, They show you this horrendous artwork. The fact that anybody is paid for this, shame on you for letting this out into the world. They show you this, but they don't show you this. They don't show you this. They don't show you the offensive part. Because you know why? Here's my theory. Take a walk with me. I hope you stick around to hear what I have to say. They don't want to touch this because even they know Shill Rant and their parent company, because you go to CBR, same parent company, you put in Joker, oh, nothing about this. Nothing about this. This is 2 days ago. This is a day ago on Shill Rant. Nothing about Pregnant Joker from the comicbookresource.com. CBR, nothing about it. They don't want to touch it. Go to comicbook.com. Put in Joker into search. We'll do by date. Oh, nothing. 57 minutes ago, 14 hours ago, 2 hours ago, 18 hours ago. Nothing about Pregnant Joker. Let's go to one of the shilliest of the shills when it comes to fluffing up the comic book industry, bleeding cool. Relevance, let's switch to date. Nothing about the Joker. Oh, wait, no, here it is. Here it is. Let's take a look. They're going to talk about it, but they're not going to show you what's going on. The Joker, the man who stopped laughing, they're not going to talk about the pregnancy. Look at that. Isn't that interesting? They're not talking about the pregnancy. Where is it? Where is it? Not here. Not here. Nothing. Nothing. Nope, nope, not talking about it. Interesting. IGN, just to top off the shill media that might cover this kind of stuff, nothing. So you notice, they don't want to touch this. And when they do touch it, they conspicuously leave out the offending images and they try to put a spin on it. It's magic related. No, it's agenda related. We are in 2023. I predict 2023 is going to be as big a disaster as 2022 in terms of entertainment. Great content for me and other YouTubers, but it's horrible for traditional entertainment. Here's the deal. My theory is this. These are not covering it properly or at all because they know that it proves us right. They know that all this does is feed into the reality that this is broken beyond repair. At the fact that this can get out an editor's door, that this can get published, is a bridge too far. They don't want to give us ammunition to show that we're right. They don't want any. They want to ignore this. They're going to hope this goes away. But you know what? We are not going to let it go away. That's why everybody makes a video. That's why I made a video in the end, because you don't let this slide by. I wasn't going to at first, but then I thought about it and I thought, wait a minute. There's more to this story, perhaps. There's another angle to find. And at this bottom line, you can't ignore this. You got to put it out there. Even with the fact that you're not coming to me first for this news. I may still pop up there and you may still find me. You hadn't seen it yet that day. You may do a search on Google. I may pop up. And then you may check out everybody else's takes. It has to be universally covered that this shit has gone too far and that they, the shill media, knows it by not covering it. This is the sign we're winning, that they are afraid of us, that they know our voice, our megaphone, our podium is bigger than theirs. We have the bully pulpit. They do not. We can push them around because we can take their horrendous articles and we can line it up against the truth. And then you, the real individual, the free thinker, can see this and make a decision for yourself without the fluff. Because that's my job. It's part of my job. My job is to entertain you. My job is to one day give you fresh IPs to read, enjoy, talk about. But it's also my job to present with you the facts and the logic and let you then make your decision based upon all the evidence in front of you. I'm not going to hide evidence. In another day or so, I'm going to have to admit I'm wrong probably about Avatar 2, but I'm going to do it probably on Sunday on the round table. But I'm going to do it because I'm not afraid to say the facts. I'll give my opinion and my take on said facts, but I will present them to you, and then you're free to agree or disagree with me. But it's my job to give you everything, not hide any information, and let you come to conclusions based upon the facts and the logic I have presented to you. Because I don't care about Fifi's feelings, have nothing to do with it. I have feelings, and I let you know what they are, but in the end, my feelings, your feelings have nothing to do with the facts and logic at hand. Reality must dictate what is true.
Welcome to the party, pal!
I have no horse in these things. I'm simply trying to present it all to you. And those who get triggered, that's a you problem. You don't trigger me. I don't care.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
In the end, this is degeneracy. It should be widely condemned, is what we're all doing. And then let's look at the bigger picture, how the shills seem to not want to cover this. Because they know it proves our point that agenda entertainment is failure. And that escapism entertainment is what people really want. All right, I'm done. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, a like would be very much appreciated. And if you are new here, I invite you to check out the channel and subscribe, where I hope to earn your trust and support using facts and logic, because as I said, facts and logic do not care about whiny Stan and SJW Fifis. Hit that notification button, share my video if you like what I'm preaching, and by all means, leave a comment. Love to hear from you guys, real free thinkers. I care what you have to say. I do not care what the Stans or the SJWs have to say, because 201, they are all cowards behind keyboards. And I do hope that this triggers them, because that gives me a smile. Thank you again for watching. Take it easy. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you want to get in touch with me, you can reach out to me at therentnerd@gmail.com. That email's for channel business only, so I check it on a daily basis. Also, you can find me at the Geeks and Gamers forums under @ROAS, and you can find me at Rumble and Odyssey, The Renaissance Nerd. Thank you again. See you next time.